Hey guys, welcome back to another online lesson. This time we're going to deal with lesson 4.2. We're going to multiply fractions by whole numbers. Make sure you have your note sheet ready. First, let's review a property. This is the commutative property. It's probably something you've looked at before, but it's just a good idea to refresh our memory. The commutative property states that operations can be performed in any order. And I always say think addition and multiplication. For addition, 3 plus 5 is equal to 5 plus 3. Same thing. Both ways you're going to get 8. Commutative property. You can flip it up. Flip the 5, flip the 3. Same thing with multiplication. 3 times 5 is going to be equal to 5 times 3. Commutative property. They both will equal 15. It doesn't matter the order. Now you're probably thinking, okay, but what isn't commutative property? Think subtraction, think division. Their order matters. With addition and multiplication, has the commutative property, order doesn't matter. So let's take a look at multiplying fractions by whole numbers. And again, we're dealing with multiplication, so commutative property, order doesn't matter. Okay, right here, what I did was I just summarized the steps of how to do this. So, multiplying fractions by whole numbers. Here I have 2 times 2/5. And I'm just going to write it. Okay. Our whole number 2 multiplied by our fraction, which is 2/5. I've summarized it into 4 simple steps for us to follow. Make sure you follow each one. Let's look at step number 1. Step 1, put the whole number over 1. So, step 1, my whole number is 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say 2 over 1. Okay? Still, it just means 2. 2 over 1. Step 2, multiply the numerators. Okay? So times 2/5. Perfect. Same exact problem with the whole number over 1. Step 2, we're going to multiply the numerators. 2 times 2 is 4. Step 3, we're going to multiply the denominators. 1 times 5 is 5. Step 4, put the product in lowest terms. So here's my product, which is 4/5. And then check. Can we simplify it all? In this case, it's already simplified. So step 4 is already done for us. So 4 steps. Let's try some more. Okay, so here I have the fraction 1/2 times 3. So if you remember, step 1 was to put the whole number over 1. So 1/2 times 3 over 1. Perfect. Step 2, multiply the numerators. 1 times 3 is 3. 2 times 1 is 2. That was step 3, multiply the denominators. Step 4 is simplify. Now look, ooh, it's improper. Notice that the larger number is on top, smaller number is on the bottom. So we have to do is simplify, put it in lowest terms. Improper fraction, 3 divided by 2. 2 goes into 3 one time. 2, subtract, we're at 1. So I know that my 3 over 2 is equal to 1, with 1 as my remainder, over 2, and that is in simplest form. So, 1/2 times 3 is 1 1/2. Let's try another one before I turn it loose and have you try a few. So here I have 3/4 times 5. 3/4 times 5 over 1. Okay, multiply the numerators, then multiply the denominators, then solve. 3 times 5 is 15. And 4 times 1 is 4. I see it's improper, so right away I know I have to simplify. So let's figure out how many times does 4 go into 15. 4 goes into 15 3 times. 3 times 4 is 12. Subtract with 3 left over. Okay, so now I have the whole number 3 3/4. Boom. And I check, can that fraction be simplified at all? No, it can't. So the answer 2, 3 fourths times 5 is going to be 3 3/4. Now, if you flip over your note sheet, I've left some for you to do. So what I want you to do is go ahead on your note sheet, try these out, and we'll see you in class.